Sleazy World Go just got locked up in the feds for posting 100,000 guns while he know damn well he's a felon and ain't supposed to have no guns. What are you doing, Mr. Sir? The good book right here, the Hoodology Book of Life says in chapter 4, verse 17 through 96, it explains. Get your dumb ass off of the Instagrams posting guns or you know damn well you ain't supposed to have. What the fuck are you doing?
Go would set the standard high as his breakout song Sleazy Flow would feature 6 to 10 guns within the first 15 seconds.
You would think you have enough sense to go online and buy some BB guns, right? If you a convicted felon?
62 million views later, you know damn well the feds have seen it. But the feds don't strike immediately. They let you post and post and post.
You posting
until
serial
Say
numbers?
Cheese posts how the ATF and Kansas City police found more than 30 publicly available social media posts
30,
spanning
nigga.
2 years
30.
showing him holding firearms.
30.
Section 922G being the United States Code prohibiting felons from possessing firearms or ammunition. Memphis rapper Pooh Shiesty would even use the code in his song First Day Out after being released from the feds, rapping, "Out on papers with a 922G sitting on my counter, out on papers with a fully ARP sitting on the counter." Now, court documents would reveal the feds started
Why would you say
investigating
that?
Sleazy World way back in June.
Bro, why do you have to sit here at the barbershop doing this shit with the gun? What's wrong with y'all niggas, bro? Oh, like, we seen the first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th, 11th, 12th. We seen the pictures with the guns, folks. We see the guns, bro. We see them. We know you got a gun, bro. You ain't got to keep posting it. Just like Fully Chopping them. They in an interview like this. Steady pulling the gun out. Steady doing this. Steady doing that. Like, bro.
Of 2000.
What you trying to prove, gang?
This would be 1 month before Lil Baby jumped on the Sleazy Flow remix, pushing the video to 149 million views.
That's crazy.
And looking back at his videos from that year, it's easy to see why the feds would be investigating. But records would show it was an anonymous tip to the ATF that set off a chain of reactions.
Anonymous tip.
Under federal pressure, Sleazy World would have to swap blicks for finger pistols in a last-minute attempt to clean up his image.
Right.
But the feds
Too late.
already saw enough. His documents disclosed to the defense, this tipster has been described as both an anonymous tipster and a confidential informant. Starting around approximately 1:45 p.m., surveillance parked at Split Log Ave and observed Mr. Isaac leave the townhouse and get into the Jeep. Another individual retrieved an AK-47 style rifle from a different black Jeep parked in the same parking lot and get into the Jeep driven by Mr. Isaac. The surveillance team would follow them to another location where they observed Mr. Isaac, aka Sleazy World Go, enter into the home and then return to the Jeep, which then returned to the Coy Street townhome. Surveillance again set up along Split Log Ave to observe Mr. Isaac's activities. At some point during the afternoon, surveillance claims to have seen Mr. Isaac walking around the Jeep holding what looked like a Glock with another item in his back pocket that appeared to be. They also claim to have seen Mr. Isaac open the passenger side of the Jeep and remove rifles, toss them back and forth in his hands, and then put them back in the passenger seat of the Jeep.
Like, bro, it's something mentally wrong with your, like, it gotta be something wrong with you, bro. If you a felon and you still in the streets or you feel like you rich and you have to have a gun on you, that's one thing, bro. But, bro, you playing with guns, bro. There's no reason for you to have these guns. You playing with them, passing them around, putting them back here, putting them back here, putting them in your pocket, putting them in the front, putting them in the back, passing it to the other homie, like, gang, put the fucking pistol on your waist and go about your business, man. Put the gun under the seat like a regular fucking dude, or in the backpack, or in your jacket pocket. Like, you feel me? Why are you like, did you hear what he just said, bro? He doing this shit in front of the dumbass. Don't even know the feds is watching the whole time. Listen to what Jake just read off.
With another item in his back pocket that appeared to be. They also claim to have seen Mr. Isaac open the passenger side of the Jeep and remove rifles, toss them back and forth in his hands, and then put them back in the passenger seat of the Jeep.
This is why I call you street niggas lame and dorky as hell. Because it's like, bro, why you want to be street so bad, gang? You already have millions of views. You getting money. Why you want to be street so bad? You picking up Dracos and doing this shit here. Yeah, I'm the one with the Drake, nigga. Okay. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Knowing that you outside, knowing that you a felon, you not in the crib, like, you see what I'm saying? You like, this is just stupid.
So at this point, it's almost like Sleazy World Go is, what do they call it on Fortnite? Emoting?
Right.
You just hold the gun and flip it around. And
literally,
do a dance
bro.
and twist it. He's got one Glock in his hand, another in his back pocket. For no absolute fucking reason.
No reason.
During this time period, Mr. Isaac's friends began arriving, some also armed with firearms.
Other dumbass friends.
ATF then requested assistance from KCPD, Kansas City Police Department, to retrieve the firearms from the Jeep and detain Mr. Isaac.
Yep.
At approximately 6 p.m., KCKPD arrived at the Coy Street townhouse, and Mr. Isaac and his friends went into the townhouse as the officers arrived. Mr. Isaac attempted to talk to the police officers through the screen door of the townhouse. In his report, the officer claimed to see in the Jeep at least 2 rifle-style firearms sitting on the passenger seat.
Why do you just have guns out? Like, y'all niggas are stupid. This is what I'm saying. Like Jake said, absolutely no fucking reason to be doing this right now, bro. At all. It's a completely different story if you just want to have a gun on you or around you, whether you a felon or not, to protect yourself. I understand that. But do you realize you wouldn't be in this position if you didn't, 1, post guns every other fucking day in every video, every way, every which way, and 2, if you wasn't playing with guns, they wouldn't have no probable cause to come in your crib and search your car and shit. If you simply put the gun on your waist and keep the gun on your waist, they would never know it's there.
One appeared to have a brown front handguard, and the other looked to have a light-colored pistol grip. Approximately 1/2 hour
they got a whole load out.
KCKPD arrived at the Coy Street townhouse, an ATF agent arrived at the parking lot and told the police that he had consulted with the AUSA in the Western District of Missouri, who determined probable cause existed to search the Jeep. That agent then asked Mr. Isaac to unlock the Jeep, and he refused. The ATF agent then broke the Jeep's driver's side window to open the car and recovered a Glock pistol that was equipped with a machine gun switch.
Y'all got switches. Whether you a felon, y'all got switches, and then on top of that, y'all got this shit in plain view, just sitting on the seat. You ain't even try to put it in the trunk, under the seat, in the back pocket, on the side panel, on the door. Like, you got this shit plain as could be on the seat.
Micro Draco pistols and a Citizen's Armory AK type rifle that was later determined to be inoperable, meaning it didn't work. Mr. Isaac was not arrested on that day. The government applied for several search warrants to obtain the DNA of Sleazy World Go regarding the events that took place. On August 23rd, 2023, he was charged by indictment with 1 count of possession of a machine gun for the Glock and 1 count of being a felon in possession of a firearm for the Glock and 2 Micro Draco pistols. His verdict would be posted on the 13th, and it would state on count 1, possession of a machine gun, he would be found not guilty.
So they couldn't prove him on the switch and the machine gun. But
on count 2,
they got you on that one,
possession
though.
of a firearm, he would be found guilty. For question 3, if you find the defendant Joseph Isaac guilty on count 2, check each firearm that you unanimously find that the defendant Joseph Isaac possessed. He was not found guilty of possessing the Glock 40 with a switch.
Probably ain't have enough DNA evidence and shit on there.
He was found guilty of possessing the Micro Draco, but not the Mini Draco.
Okay.
And did the jury unanimously agree to each answer?
Yep.
Yes.
For everybody that do your homework, okay, open up the fucking Hoodology book of life. Okay, I'm gonna start selling these motherfuckers in a minute, cause y'all need to do y'all homework on this shit here. When I say do your homework, you need to pull this motherfucking book out. You see how old it is? This shit been around for forever, man. 5,000 years. This passed down from my ancestors. The hood sisters of them all have passed this down to me from heaven. And I'm here to teach you guys the contents of this book. This book will teach you some shit, folks. Just plain old fucking stupid. Just plain stupid. And the fact that shit like this is so easily avoidable, if you don't take pictures and post guns, bro, this never happens. Do you realize that? So when you sit in that cell for the next 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 years, I want you to think about the fact that you sitting in a fucking cage like a damn dog. Like a caged animal. You sitting in that motherfucker because you decided you wanted to be cool to a bunch of niggas that don't care about you, that don't know you, on the internet, and post a picture with a gun. And that did nothing for you. Sleazy World Go. I've heard of your name. I can't name 2 or 3 of your songs. I don't know. I've never heard the Sleazy folk shit. So 5 years from now, you think you're going to what? You going to come home and still be rich as hell and still be doing shows? Boy, your ass is grass, boy. Your life is fucked. And a lot of problem with these niggas is when they go to jail, all they got is a Trackhawk, some chains, and some Balenciaga shoes, and some Amiri pants. They ain't got nothing else to their name. No stocks, no credit, no crypto, no motherfucking nothing. Just a long-ass prison sentence, maybe $50,000 cash somewhere that probably gonna get stolen or get spent on your lawyer. And you just sit in prison, sit there, rot, wasting your fucking life, bro. Life is too precious for me to be sitting in a cage over a fucking Instagram picture. I'm sorry. Now, I'll happily go sit in a cage if, you know, I'm protecting my daughter, I'm protecting my wife, or I'm protecting my brother. You know what I'm saying? I got to sit in the cage and fight this case, whatever. Cool, that's just what it got to be. But sitting in a cage for posting an Instagram picture? I'm 27 years old, bro. I pray every day, and I have a real strong belief. 2 things. Number 1, that I can never die. And number 2, that I only transition to the spiritual realm. I got a lot of hope that happens so later in life, 90 years old. But let's say I last to 90, which will be amazing. I'm 27, bro. That means 1/4 of my life is already passed. You think I'm finna go sit in jail for 5 years and waste my life and waste my time and waste my human existence in a fucking prison cell so I can post some pictures on Instagram and get some likes?
Stop it. Get some help.